Unmute பண்ணிட்டா.
Guys, please stay back. Guys, please settle down soon. Please stay back. Please stay back. Guys, settle down. Guys, please settle down.
வந்துச்சா வந்துச்சா இது மியூட்ல இல்ல அன்மியூட்ல இருக்கு. திரும்ப பாரு.
Good morning to one and all present here. We welcome all of you into this beautiful day to welcome a new faces into the batches into the MBA department, and we are overwhelmed to inaugurate Young Springz 2020. Today is a special day filled with love, giggles, and happiness. It is not a day for us to dress formally, sit quietly, and listen to the professors. No, it is the day where our newbies have been waiting for, as well as seniors have been longing for.
Yes, it is the day when instructors stand by their pupils and adorable photos are taken. It is the time when freshers attend the first event of the institution. Before we further advance into the day, I would like to request all of you to stand for the Tamil Thai Valthu.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிறமறந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் மதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமதி தெக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனில் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு திரைமுதலும் தரித்தரனும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிலமை திறம் பிறந்து செயல் மறந்த வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Every experience in your life is being orchestrated to teach you something you need to know to move forward. Dear juniors, you have started the journey along with this department, which will take you all of us forward. Now I'd like to request Dr. Arulmali, HOD MBA, to address the guest.
Hello. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Mr. Atish Ravi, Founder and Principal Consultant, AeroPoint Market Research, respected Dean, Management Studies, my dear colleagues, and my dear young dynamic students of MBA. A warm welcome to everyone for the program. The program Young Springz has been conceived and it has been organized for the first years of MBA. The program which is being presented helps us in understanding the skills and identifying the talent sets which is present in the minds of the MBA students of first years. So we brought together with the help of the second years and various programs have been organized to understand how each skill sets is being there or hidden in the mindset of our first year students. Basically, this Young Springz is a talent hunt. So for the past 4 to 5 days, various programs have been organized with the help of second years, and we able to bring about the skills which is being presented in the minds. Like we brought in the quiz, we set up ads apps, we had the connections and various inner talents also with respect to cultural events also were being organized to understand and bring out the inner talent which is present in their hearts and minds. So with the help of these Young Springz, these talents will help us and understanding the students better and in what way we can give out the certain activities so that in the coming days they will be helpful. It will be helpful for them in their placement as well as in their academic prospects. So with this idea in mind, this Young Springz has been conceived and it has been organized. It's a 1 week program, 1 week event. And during this period, various events has been organized, and hope everyone have been enjoying all these days. And finally, today is the day for presentation as well as the prizes. So I hope the morning events have been wonderful, and I was able to witness certain events, and everything was going in a peaceful manner, as well as the events were wonderfully organized. So on this occasion, I wish to congratulate the second year students as well as the staffs who have been organizing all these events together for making this program a successful one. As a welcome address, I also welcome all our students of first year as well as second years to this program and make this program an innovative and successful one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Steve Jobs have shared small lesson from his career. Quoting his words, "You cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma. This approach has never let me down, and it had made all difference in my life. It was my pleasure to invite Dr. C. Sundar, Dean Management Studies, to felicitate the gathering."
Distinguished guest of the day, Mr. Atesh Ravi, founder and principal consultant, ArrowPoint Marketing Research and Insight Solution. Beloved head of the department, Dr. Arulmani sir, the program convener, Dr. Jyoti, beloved staff members, and most dear students. I feel very honored and privileged to be part of this Young Springz 2022. Already pointed out by the head of the department, identification of talent of first years and welcoming the first years to SRMIST Ramapuram campus. So in this connection, so I like to mention one important point in this. Your seniors has joined in SRMIST Ramapuram in the year of 2021 in the peak Corona time. So they joined, they attended online classes. Slowly they migrated to offline classes. But your seniors, their senior does not have any Young Springz or any formal freshers. Without taking any mind, your seniors come out with the initiative and they are conducting Young Springz 2022 for their juniors, welcoming and making the program. So by giving a thunders of applause, we will extend our gratitude to the seniors of 2021 batch. So making this program a grand, colorful and grand success. And my deep appreciation to the department staff and the student volunteers for the past 10 to 15 days. So they are tirelessly working and conducting different events mentioned by the HOD for the benefit of the first year students. Today we have guest Mr. Atesh Ravi sir, specialist in marketing research, having the own company ArrowPoint, and is having the client almost more than 100, and is doing marketing research to several, starting from MSME to the big multinational corporation. So as a seniors as well as the freshers, you are going to hear a lot from the guest today. So not only guest is an entrepreneur, but he is very familiar in the media also. So usually you will have interaction with the Pudu Yugam as well as the News 7 channel, highlighting and explaining in a detailed about marketing research and its importance. So how before launching in a product, so what steps you have to do it. I hope first years you have marketing management. So by this kind of lecture of half an hour or 45 minutes, it will throw a new dimension of marketing management. That we hope. Now, I like to ask one question to the first years, those are sitting here. So, Deepavali 2022, which month? Very good. Great. This October 2022 Deepavali, we have special news. What is that? Very, very special news to India. Any film releaser? Excellent. Very good. So I congratulate you. It's a most important one. India is going to roll out 5G. It's going to be changed the entire business dimension and entire the lifestyle of the common man next another couple of years. You know how that 4G has tremendously changed the business dimension and the way of lifestyle of common. Now everyone is having smartphone with 4G. And now 4G, all kinds of digitalization or digital payment or all social media, impact of social media, it is happening. But coming to the 5G, you are going to experience in a very different kind of thing. So usually we call it as an augmented reality and virtual reality is going to be happen probably after October, once if you experience the 5G. So initially they are going to launch 4 cities. Chennai is also included. Reliance Jio has taken the lead and they are going to launch the 5G technology. And I humbly request the students of management, just you can go and you can Google it. So how that 5G will impact over the business. So we'll leave out the common man, how it will impact the common man, but you will see the impact of business, how that entire business dimension is going to be changed. So probably after, in terms of speed and in terms of a new application, they are going to imbibe over after the launch of 5G. So that is one part. I very happy to hear the answer of 5G. So I thought that you will say some kind of flip release, but anyway, you proved you as a management student, you said that a role of 5G. Okay. And again, I like to have another question related to cinema. So recently launched and very successful movie, Tiruchitrambalam, you leave it. Before that, Vikram. Good. So Vikram, who are the major cast or the Kamal then? Pardon? Surya, Fahad Fasil and Vijay Sethupathi. So, pardon? Okay. So now as a management point of view, as a management perspective, so we have to learn a lot of lessons from that Vikram movie. So you can take that all are leading actors in their respective field. If you take Kamala Hassan, no need to say, is a world hero, normally we call, and other people, they boldly take up, okay, so who else? So he is acting, you are giving us an opportunity, we are also ready to act, even Vijay Sethupathi is ready to act, Fahad Fasil is also ready to act. So the competition is very heavy. And anyway, they have that weight role. So, okay, they performed well. But coming to the cast of Surya, she is coming only of last 7 minutes. So once the opportunity given to him, probably a superhero, they may decline because you are not provide any other, because you are given only of 7 minutes or 6 minutes. But as in a real performer, whatever the thing, the time is not the limit. Okay, you can give 7 minutes or you can give 7 seconds. I will prove myself and I will position myself in the minds of the fans. So the thing is, as a student of management or as a faculty of management, so what are the resources we are having or what type of facility we are providing, that doesn't matter. So whatever the role you played, but we have to prove ourselves and we have to perform very well and we have to position ourselves in the minds of student or in the minds of the stakeholder. So that will prove the real performer. So by seeing of movie, so as a student of management, we have to see as a management lesson, even if it takes successful movie of Tiruchitrambalam, you can learn a lot of management lesson from that movie, how it is success, in what way director created or directed the movie in a different way. So whether it's a musical success or the storyline success, so what's the strategy or the input of success? So now itself, you have to think as a critical thinking. So we have to think as a business perspective or management perspective. And I hope, so today I had signed in the certificate, those are winners. So one specific thing I was very much amazed of a business manager. So I had signed both are girls who was won as a business manager. So I like to see those two girls of winning of a business manager of number 1 and number 2. Please rise. Not yet announced. So now itself will announce. So kindly, I'm very happy to announce also. So I'm privileged and happy to announce. So result are out. So right, already result is out. So first place. Oh, team Pooja and Anita. So I like to see. So we'll give very congratulations and great one. Please be seated. So I know the way they conducted and what type of methodology they choose for selecting of the best manager. But anyway, so the word best manager, even the first year itself, in the first month itself, they conducted the program, and 2 of them they were selected as a best manager. So we are joined MBA to pursue our career as a management line, as a manager or manager trainee. But this kind of competition will leave you to upgrade your skill set, and it will be helpful for you to improve the prospective of the employment. And so I won't take much time. So I personally appreciate the faculty and the senior office bearers for their meticulous plan for the past 2 weeks. And they executed very well, and they conducted a lot of events. This is a way of theory into practice. Already, whatever the course you studied in the classroom, but this kind of event will provide an opportunity for you to implement what you studied in the marketing management, financial management, operations, all kinds of organizational behavior or strategic management, whatever it may be. So whatever the thing we are studying inside the class, this kind of program will have a platform to implement your skill set. So that only School of Management Ramapuram campus will often conduct program and will also encourage the student to participate, and you take up the lead role. So as a faculty, we will only the mentor, acting as a mentor or felicitation role. You have to take the lead, you plan, you execute. So whether we'll give only the advisory role. So this program also, the entire show was carried out by your seniors, right from planning to execution. So I'm very much happy to be part of this team. And as a first year, you will learn a lot from the seniors, second years. And once you have to take up a lot of initiative, we are ready to here to support for the holistic development and for you. So once again, my thanks to the guest also readily accepted is also with us today. And also we are also eagerly awaiting to know the few valuable insights from the guest related to marketing research aspect. And finally, we also having the prize distribution ceremony also. So I like to hope the first years you enjoyed the program right from day morning, and the day the event started conducting of organized program. So I thank the program convener, Dr. P. Jodi, and his team, and all the students, and especially for the final year. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your constant support and motivational words.
Now I request Dr. Arulmali sir to honor the guest with the bouquet. Now I request Dean Sir C. Sundar Sir to deliver to honor the guest. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Now, I request Seshadri to give guest introduction.
Artish Ravi R is the founder of ArrowPoint Market Research and Insight Solutions, a professionally managed firm offering wide range of market research solutions. He has done his Master of Business Administration, majored in Marketing Management. Being an alumnus from Research and Consulting School RCS, he has successfully completed the certificate program in business consulting and a mentor certified by the City and Guilds of London. He has an experience of 15 years in the market research strategy and business consulting industry. He has worked with various market research multinational corporate firms before founding ArrowPoint. His passion towards entrepreneurship in market research and business consulting industry has led him to leave his corporate work and to found ArrowPoint. Through ArrowPoint, he is offering a wide range of research and consulting services to global clients. With 360-degree initiative and the state-of-art technologies and processes under his leadership, ArrowPoint's data-driven solution has helped its clients to outperform their competitor by improving business and operational performance. He specializes in addressing both quantitative and qualitative studies, specifically having fine experience in studying feasibility, demand estimation, market size, need gap assessment, and etc. Through ArrowPoint, he has provided market research strategy and business consulting solutions to clients from various sectors, which includes the retailing, FMCG, food and media entertainment, advertising and publishing, etc. Some of his esteemed clients are Hudson Agro Limited, Eureka Forbes, the Indian Express, Reliance Broadcast Network Limited, Big FM, SL Group, Z Television, and etc. In addition to his management activities, as a sign of paying back to the community where he came from, he often delivers guest lectures to the students from popular business schools such as Amity University, Satyabama University, SA Engineering College to share his industry experience and knowledge. Likewise, he is a mentor and former vice chair at North Chapter, Bharatiya Yuva Shakti Trust, and Chennai Co-Federation Indian Industry. He has served as a member of MMA's Managing Committee for the period of 2017 to 2019. For the third consecutive term, he has been elected as a member of Managing Committee to the prestigious Madras Management Association for the period of 2021 to 2023. He is popular for his television interviews, which are often telecasted in regional Tamil television channels on the topic market research, strategy, business consulting, branding, and image consulting. We welcome you, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for this wonderful introduction. And my cordial greetings and wishes to respected dignitaries on the dais, specifically Dr. Sundar sir and Dr. Arulmozhi and Madam Dr. Jyoti, and to all the audience, august audience. And thanks for this insightful case study, Sundar sir. And we do conduct a lot of film evaluation tests, technically, but we never decoded film like Vikram or Tiruchitrambalam like this. Actually, you decoded very well. I'll take some inputs and from you later on this actually. So before talking about my industry experience or some pointers in market research, I would like to know a bit more about the student composition here and proposition here, I would say. And could you please let me know? Let us make this a bit interactive also, otherwise, by the way, you won't feel more boring. And could you please let me know, what are you going to do after completing your studies here? Any responses? What are you going to do? You can raise your hand and you can tell me. Anybody? Should I have to point out? Start a business. Wow. Okay. What's your name? I'll buy a chocolate for you. So then, any other response? What are you going to do? So many students. I think a lot of second years also there. You're right, madam. What are you going to do after your studies? Talk louder.
We'll take care of my father's business.
Father's business, family business. Very good. Two men and two girls. Business. Good. Then Dhamaka. Then what about that last row person? I'm a last bencher for your information. Last, the one with my kind of spectacles. ரெட் கலர் என்ன சார் பண்ண போறீங்க? என்னப்பா எல்லாம் பிசினஸ் பிசினஸ்னு நான் வேற ஒரு விஷயத்த கொண்டு வந்தேன், என்ன சொல்லவே விட மாட்டீங்க போல இருக்கு. காலி நான் அவ்வளவுதான். What about you? The one in blazer, the smart man, the left side, my left side. நீங்க தான் உட்கார்ந்து பாருங்க. ஸ்மார்ட். Yes, you. Sorry, you are not audible for me. Sorry. Very good. What kind of company? IT based. What role you are aspiring for? HR. Good. Okay. So why did you chosen a job role or rather going not choosing an entrepreneurship? Any idea? Needs my experience. What experience? Work life. Very good. Okay. So you said business. Why do you want to choose business? Family business, of course, fine. Then why specifically? You can go to job also, isn't it?
No, so basically my family is like that.
Okay.
They don't let me work. So
Do not allow me to work. Okay. Then any other responses? Who are on job? Who choose job? Any idea? You choose job over business. Why?
I choose job, sir. I just want to work for a while and know how it is.
Very good. So you want to learn something. Then after that, after learning,
After learning, I'll start something based on my
of your
interest.
own. I really, appreciate and admire some of kind of responses, which is very encouraging. Also, what I listen to kind of responses which I get in Chennai. And today, I want to. How many of you heard this word, studentpreneurs? You can raise your hands. Don't worry. I don't ask you to, raise an answer. Studentpreneurs. Studentpreneurs. I hope that you can talk in Tamil also as well. Fine. Okay. Studentpreneurs. Any idea?
Students who have
Start a business. Very good. Okay. I'll tell you one good story, small story. Okay. See, thanks for the introduction. And you know that I am an entrepreneur. Okay. I'm a self-made entrepreneur and we are to research and consulting. Okay. Recently, representing my company, we have signed an MOU with a Mumbai-based university, education institution. And in fact, I myself went there to sign this MOU to engage this industry academia partnership. And in fact, we have set up an office in Mumbai also for this same campus as well. You may not believe, because I have this habit of interacting with students and wherever I visit. And because you know that I visit early, when I was being in Mumbai, I happen to interact with the students. So you do not believe, to my surprise, when I was interacting with the students, out of this, approximately 100 to 200 students will be, out of 10 to 20% of the students were saying that I want to become an entrepreneur. I want to become an entrepreneur. I'm saying they are not want to become an entrepreneur. Right now, they are an entrepreneur. Right now, they are doing business. Some of the students, in fact, the daytime, they come to college. Evening time, they go to their office, the business office. They employ senior people who are senior to me, not the super seniors by age. I'm talking about their students. Imagine for them, anybody could be a senior. They employ seniors. Daytime, they are working there, their offices. They are managing, micromanaging, using all the tools, what they have, this mobile and the surveillance cameras. And they have plenty of things, actually, technologies. I was wondering, during my days of college when studies, I never heard or seen like this. So the kind of penetration of entrepreneurship, and it happens there. I just was wondering, to add my surprise, you know what? Some of them were saying, what are you aspiring for? I want to make my microcap company to a large market capitalization corporate listed company. This was the dream they are having. Of course, no doubt about it, because you know that Mumbai is the business capital of India. I'm not comparing Mumbai with any other place, but look at the aspiration. என்ன மாதிரி கனவு, என்னோட சின்ன குட்டி கம்பெனியை நான் ஒரு பெரிய கார்பரேட் கங்க்ளாமரேட்டா மாத்தணும் அப்படின்னு சில பேர் சொன்னாங்க. நான் முன்னாடியே கொஞ்சம் போயிட்டேன், நமக்கு தான் கொஞ்சம் வாய் சும்மா இருக்காது இல்லையா, நம்ம போய் முன்னாடியே போய் பேசும்போது I interact with some of the students who were chosen jobs. They were saying, why you have chosen, same question I was asking, job and rather entrepreneurship. Some of them were giving some insightful reasons, because entrepreneurship requires investment, it carries capital and debt risks, one has to bear the responsibilities and liabilities, Everything is a challenge in entrepreneurship. Acquiring clients to human resources, there are a lot of challenges with involves humongous pain. Most importantly, there is a saying, you also would have read it. Most of the startups are getting failed. Approximately we have some numbers, 80% or 90% of the startups are getting failed in India. This is what study says. There are so many various of reasons are there, but I don't want to delve into this. But anyway, and most important, one student was saying, and பொண்ணு கிடைக்கிறது கஷ்டம். So entrepreneur. So many reasons. இதெல்லாம் நான் சொல்லி முடிக்கிறதுக்குள்ள அங்க இருந்து ஒரு வாய்ஸ், யாரு இந்த ஆண்டர்பிரினரா மாற போறேன்னு சொன்ன அந்த குரூப்ல, I want to mention, she told me, not he. She told me immediately, vehemently, if Falguni Nair would have thought, today we do not have a $7 billion company, market valuation company called Nykaa. How many of you heard about Nykaa? Right? Nykaa is a company. Cosmetics. Imagine, they have been a multi-branded platform, primarily digital marketplace. Today they have their own products. I don't want to get into the number of SKUs what they own, 3 lakhs and so on, 2 lakhs and so on. Imagine one time in stock market, it has reached 1 lakh crore market valuation. Point to Zomato, today it is at roughly around, if I'm not wrong, some $7 billion company today. So market valuation. If அதே பொண்ணும் இப்படி நினைச்சிருந்தா உபாசனா தாக்கு அப்படின்ற ஒரு entrepreneur நமக்கு கிடைச்சிருப்பாங்களா? Who is the founder of MobiQuick? How many of you use the wallet MobiQuick? It's a $500 million company today. இப்படி நினைச்சிருந்தா கசல் அலக் அப்படின்றவங்க மாமா எர்த்ன்ற ஒரு கம்பெனியை ஃபார்ம் பண்ண இருக்க முடியுமா? How many of you using Mama Earth products? Do you have Mama Earth awareness? Brand awareness? தெரியுமா உங்களுக்கு? Okay. So Sachin Bansal இப்படி நினைச்சிருந்தா, இன்னொருத்தர் boys are not no less இல்லையா? அவர் சொன்னார், சச்சின் பன்சால்னு ஒருத்தர் இப்படி நினைச்சிருந்தா ஓலான்ற கம்பெனி இன்னைக்கு இருக்குமா? இந்த ரிஸ்க் எல்லாம் இருக்குன்னு நினைச்சிருந்தா இன்னைக்கு ஓலா, we all know, approximately $8 billion company, which is எத்தனாயிரம் கோடி? $8 billion னா approximately 60,000 கோடி ரூபாய் company. Okay, இப்படி தீபிந்தர் கோயல் நினைச்சிருந்தா இன்னைக்கு Zomato இருக்குமா? இப்படி ரிதேஷ் அகர்வால் நினைச்சிருந்தா இன்னைக்கு ஓயோன்ற ஒரு கம்பெனி இருக்குமா? which is roughly valued $10 billion company, 80,000 கோடி ரூபாய் company, which is yet to hit the stock markets IPO. எல்லாத்துக்கும் கடைசியில ஒரு பையன் கேட்டாரு, எனக்கு ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் கேட்டாரு, where are you coming from? நமக்கு தான் பாஷை வராது இல்லையா? I do not speak Hindi. So he was asking me, where are you coming? Which city are you from, sir? I said, I am from Chennai. Okay. Do you know who is Girish Matrupudum? உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா கிரீஷ் மாத்ருபூதம் யாருன்னா? Any idea? Girish Matrupudam ஒரு entrepreneur who is a founder of Freshworks. He listed his company in New York Stock Exchange. சென்னைக்கு திருச்சிக்காரர், திருச்சியில் NIT படிச்சவர், REC. அவரோட கம்பெனியை நியூயார்க் ஸ்டாக் எக்ஸ்சேஞ்ச்ல லிஸ்ட் பண்ணாரு. $10 billion கம்பெனி on day one. It was a market valuation approximately இந்திய பணத்துல 80,000 1 லட்சம் கோடி வரைக்கும் போச்சு. Freshworks ஒரு கம்பெனி, most of their clients are from America. இங்க உட்காந்துட்டு அமெரிக்கால பிசினஸ் பண்றது. So much of story. அதான் எனக்கு தெரியும் பாருங்க, humbly accepted. எனக்கு ஒரு நேரத்துல புரியவே இல்லை. To be honest, I couldn't able to argue with them. Being an entrepreneur, and a set of people were saying, okay, our job is job roles I prefer as career, and one person is saying entrepreneurship. Actually, I thought they will be throwing some American names. ஒரு மார்க் ஜக்கர்பர்க், ஒரு ஜெஃப் பீசோஸ் அமேசான் ஃபவுண்டர், அப்புறம் நம்ம எலான் மஸ்க் இருக்காரு டெஸ்லா, இந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது பேர் சொல்லுவாங்கன்னு நினைச்சா, they all referring to success stories of Indian entrepreneurs. Imagine the kind of fold happens here, U-turn happens here. என்னோட 10 வருஷம் முன்னாடி பாத்தீங்கன்னா இது நாம கேள்விப்பட்டதே இருக்காது. Just in 1 decade everything got changed. Okay, so இன்னைக்கு we are talking more about unicorn. Unicorn என்ன? What do you mean by unicorn? Unicorn startups, which is roughly hitting this $1 billion milestone, which we call as unicorn. Okay, when you raise funds from the market. Okay, they taught me what is positive thinking. அவங்க சொல்லி கொடுத்தாங்க எனக்கு what is positive thinking. Let me be very honest. நான் போனது எதுக்கு போனேன்னா, let us motivate them அப்படின்னு போனேன். Actually, they motivated me and sent me back to Chennai safely. Okay, with a lot of career knowledge, actually, positive energy. So, and எதுக்கு இதை நான் சொல்றேன் அப்படின்னா, இன்னைக்கு there is a tremendous change in the business ecosystem. Because if you supposed to see a decade back, if you want to start a business, என்ன வேணும்? Capital வேணும், பணம் வேணும் இல்லையா? Where will you be getting the funds? Pledge. Very good. Pledge and a mortgage சொல்றீங்க இல்லையா? Okay. Then savings. Okay. Savings இல்லைன்னா loan எங்க? Bankல. இன்னைக்கு அப்படியா? Provided if you have an innovative idea, game-changing idea, when you are very good. You have this openings of venture capitalist firms. Even organized P is also there today. முன்னாடி எல்லாம் மாமா கிட்ட அத்தை கிட்ட கேட்கணும், காசு கேட்கணும், அப்பா அம்மா கிட்ட கேட்கணும், இப்படிலாம் இருந்தது. Today, every entrepreneur is hitting Swiggy. The moment in just 4 years, it reached 4,000 crores to turnover. So இதெல்லாம் எங்க நடக்குது அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, there are so many investment bankers are there and to facilitate you funds. Funding capital இன்னைக்கு அவ்வளோ பெரிய ஒரு பாட்டில் நெக்கா இல்லாம போனது பெரிய very big plus point in the big business ecosystem. And most importantly, என்ன தேவை நமக்கு? We need that idea. Where that idea comes from, எல்லாருக்குமே சொல்றது அதுதான். When entrepreneurs also I used to advise, don't search for different ideas outside too. Get an idea from your pain point. நீங்க தினம் எந்த பெயின் அனுபவிக்கிறீங்களோ அதுதான் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி. உங்களோட பெயின் அது ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி. உங்களோட பெயினோ உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சவங்களோட பெயினோ எதெல்லாம் கிடைக்கலையோ அதெல்லாம் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி. அங்க நீட் இருக்கு. There is a demand in principle. அதுக்கப்புறம் you have to do a lot of iterations, you have to conduct a lot of research and study on research across the markets, target group also as well. But in principle, அது உங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய ஐடியா கொடுக்கும் உங்களுக்கு. So நீங்க என்ன மொழி பேச, what language you speak, what ethnicity you belong to, where are you from, doesn't matter. Today business needs all together that innovative idea. That idea should be scalable. அதை பெருசாக்க முடியணும். அப்படி முடிஞ்சதுன்னா the market is all yours. The business can be expandable, the market can be expandable, your product also, you can expand your products and deliver it to the customers. Only one point you have to see, your business proposition should align with the value proposition. Rather, I would say your sales proposition should align with the value proposition of the target stakeholders. Simple. That is the logic behind it. If adu panna mudijunna ellame successful. All you need is passion, drive, spark. I'm so happy. Now Mumbai la kuda paakala, if I'm strategically if I have to quantify this, நான் கேட்ட யாரோ ரேண்டமா பிக் பண்ணி கேட்ட 2-3 பேர் entrepreneurs, அது women entrepreneurs சொல்றாங்க. அப்போ இந்த obviously what would be the population, the size, sorry I'm using that research language, you have to excuse me. அது பாத்தீங்கன்னா அந்த ஒரு 100 out of 100 approximately some 40-50 also you may call for entrepreneurship, which I never seen in Mumbai also as well. It's a very good sign what we are seeing in Chennai. Not only entrepreneurs, I'm saying the title is, the topic is about the business leaders. I'm saying what is business leadership actually. So நீங்க job ன்னு சொன்னீங்க இல்லையா, there also you can be a business leader. You know roughly how many people, இன்னைக்கு காத்தால நியூஸ் பாத்தீங்களா, Mr. Narasimhan has become a CEO of Starbucks. You know how many Indian CEOs are there in US? All the big media companies or big tech firms are having Indian CEOs. When Indra Nooyi can become a CEO of PepsiCo, she's a former, fine anyway. But Shantanu Narayan become a chairman of CEO of Adobe. Sundar Pichai can become CEO of Alphabet Incorporation. When Satyanarayana Adalla can become CEO of Microsoft, why can't you and me? Imagine. அதனால நமக்குள்ள நிறைய விதமான டேலண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கு. நமக்கு எங்க மிஸ் ஆகணும், where the drive is missing somewhere. If you pull that drive out, automatically you will become like a fire. நம்மள யாராலையும் நிப்பாட்டவே முடியாது. நம்மளோட growth யாராலையுமே தடுக்க முடியாது. So you have to work on this. Please remember, all we need is passion. And my wish is, I want you to see you as business leaders attached to big names in India, rather than being in US. ஒரு 10 வருஷம் கழிச்சு நான் உங்களை பார்க்கும்போது you should be in the middle management, senior manager. I'm a bit greedy. So in India, for Indian big names. Now you tell me, when studentpreneurs can aspire for a listing company to become to float a listing company in India, why can't studentpreneurs in Chennai? முடியுமா முடியாதா? முடியும் இல்லையா? Okay. Do you think Kashmir to Kanyakumari, we all have this potential? What do you think? Very good. So when it comes to market research, see, market research again, I have the same interaction with Ranjit and Vignesh when he was driving his car. And what about the discipline and branch of his MBA is doing actually. நீங்க எந்த பிரான்ச்ல என்ன MBA படிச்சாலும் ஆப்ஷன்ல மார்க்கெட் ரிசர்ச் விட்டாலும் அது உங்களை விடாது. நீங்க வேலை பண்ணணும்னாலும் சரி, ஏதாவது ஒரு business பண்ணணும்னாலும் சரி, you need market research across every phase of your business, every phase of your operation. So you want to start a new business, you need the business feasibility study, market feasibility study. எவ்வளவு பெருசு, market size, எவ்வளவு பெரிய size, who are the stakeholders, who are my competition, what is the stake of them in that particular market, how big is the organized market is there. Okay, now business ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன், வாங்குவாங்கன்னா மாட்டாங்க. So who am I? What is the value proposition? What is the value proposition of the target groups? How my channels are working, distribution channels, online, offline, conventional channels. So what are the motivators? What are the triggers? What are the drivers? What are the enablers? You all have to understand. When you want to position your brand, you need that brand positioning very clearly, price positioning, price points, pricing elasticity, as you don't want to lose the opportunity. And when you also have to benchmark the competition brands. So இதெல்லாம் பண்றது இல்லாம you also will be analyzing your brand naming. We do a lot of, generally has been a lot of studies, brand logo, everything whatever you do, brand health, customer satisfaction, it ends up to customer satisfaction. There are so much of studies happening, very informed, data driven decisions have been taken. நீங்க data சொன்னோட என்ன நினைப்பீங்க? Survey. Market research என்ன? Survey. No, there are so many other tools are there. So much of qualitative research is happening. And you know that it is emotional data. For example, do you aware about qualitative research? What do you mean by qualitative research? Very good. Okay. What do you mean by brand? Any idea? Book la irundha kuda paravailla solunga. What do you mean by brand? Any idea? Madam in saree, any idea? What do you mean by brand? Sorry? Emotion towards product. Very good. Very good. Close to answer. My learning, maybe. What do you mean by brand? Rapid fire. Logo. Appa logo illana brand illaya? Ratan Tata logo illaya, brand illaya? Sorry? Wow, good. Okay. Then identity. Very good. Values, very good. Then wow, good. Then niche market. Okay, good. Then any answers? See, Nazar, I have a definition. Correct me if I'm wrong. What I learned through experience, simple. You need not to search a lot of books or online search, web search, nothing. Brand is an accumulation of functional and emotional attributes. As simple as such. Brand oda ellame associate agum. Edu associate agadu. So in the functional attribute or emotional attribute will be associated to brand, which is not limited to a qualitative or quantitative research, even beyond. That's why neuroscience is an evolving stuff. Some few players are working and heavily investing billions of dollars on this neuroscience. I hope you are aware about neuroscience, what it is all about. So it all deals with the human emotions. So don't limit yourself, like it's a traditional, even some B school students used to, when I was talking to, they all know survey. Even IIM students, sometimes entrepreneurs who are from I am alumni, and they reach me and they were asking for I want to conduct a survey, I want to conduct a research. I said, you call it a study, don't call it as survey. You do, because study is having comprehensive modus operandi. So many tools are there, and it is always associated to some computing tools, quantification. Yes, it is there. I do not deny. Be it, see, at the end of the day, it is all about methodology. Be it Excel or SPSS or wherever the advanced languages and programs you use, like R and Python or any other statistical tool you use, doesn't matter. It all depends on the methodology, how you design the study. That is more important. Okay, and it's depending on the scale of study. Okay, and do you have any questions here you want to ask? Is there any questions? All right, I'm sorry. So anyway, and thanks for providing this opportunity, and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. I believe many of us have been inspired and motivated by your work. Thank you once again. It's time for prize distribution. Business quiz, Varsha Kirtana, first prize. Varsha Kirtana. Dharnesh Shankar Narayanan, second prize. Idea Town. Anita, first prize. Benita Sharon, second prize. Best manager, Anita, first prize. Best manager, Pooja, first prize. Anita, second prize.
ఆఫ్ ఇచ్చారు
Flashcard, Ravin Raja. Shankar Narayanan, Raghav Krishna, second prize. This connection, Ravi Varman, Daniel. Funny events, start music. Sai Bhargavi, Divya, Ishwar. Damshrats, Sai Bhargavi, Shweta, Ashwin Khanna, Satish. Food challenge winners Vignesh, Ezeki, Shivashankari. Rangoli, Rupa, Sayamini. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Now I request all the student coordinators to come on the stage. Now I request all the student coordinators to come on the stage. I'll just read out the names. Cynthia, Satyanarayanan, Hari Prasad, Pooja Kanagam, Amrita Kadeshwaran, Seshadri, Manigandan, Jaygopi,
Satyanarayanan. Pooja Kanagam. Seshadri. Manikandan. Jaygopi. Karthik. Amrita Varshini. Josen Adidev. Adan Kumar. Arugya Rishiban. First years, you can cheer up for your seniors. Kumar. Upper Bhavya, come forward, Bhavya. Vishal. Inside. Niranjan. Gayatri. Gokul Krishnan. Coordinators, you can come fast. Dilip Kumar. Dilip. Manish. Aravind. Aravind. Divakar. Anishti. Shivaram. Sanjay. Aparvesh. Nisha. Vijay Anand. Akshay. Subhash, where are you? Come here. Satish Anand and Rakesh. Yogeshwaran and Vignesh Khetri. See, you can give a round of applause to Vignesh and Yogesh for beautifully capturing the event. Vishwa and Shiva. Vishwa, come first.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a joy to come here and express my thoughts. On behalf of our department, I would like to formally welcome the junior batch of 2022 to the College of Management. You are now a member of the team. Welcome. Now I request Pooja Kanagam to deliver the vote of thanks.
Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. On behalf of all students and staff of SRM Institute of Science and Technology, College of Management, I'm glad to be standing here to express my vote of thanks. A special thanks to our Chief Guest, Mr. Rakesh Ravi, Sir, Founder and Principal Consultant, AeroPoint Market Research and Insight. Thank you for accepting our invitation and for being here with us too. I take immense pleasure to thank Dr. C. Sundar, Dean Management Studies, for his constant support. I'm also grateful to thank Dr. R. Arunmozhi, HOD, for being backbone of this young Springz. Sincere thanks to our faculty coordinator, Dr. P. Jyoti, Associate Professor, who handled the event. I extend my thanks to our faculty members, Management Studies, on their untiring support. I would be failing in my duties if I didn't thank my fellow student coordinators who have made this day possible. I would like to place my hearty thanks to all the winners, participants, and students because of whom we made this young Springz possible. I would also like to thank each and every one of you for being here, technical team and non-technical team, for making this day wonderful and memorable for our freshers 2022 to 2024 batch. Last but not least, my sincere thanks to Almighty God for making today's event a grand success. With His blessings and grace, we are able to make this event what it was. Once again, thank you, everyone.
I request student coordinators from second years to come forward for the group photo, please. And all the faculty members, please come.